Okay, we're going to be going over the Esthetician's Practical State Board exam. This is July 2016. We are going over the NIC instructions. Okay, when you first arrive in the exam room, you will have your kit in tow. It doesn't have to look exactly like this, but it does have to be labeled. Your sanitation disinfection should be in the front compartment of whatever type of carrier that you have, whether it be a backpack like this or a piece of luggage, because the first thing you're going to do is get your sanitation disinfection out, as well as a trash bag. Okay, and everything else is inside your carrier. Okay, so the instructions will be read. There is around 5 to 10 minutes of prepping. They'll tell you where the restrooms are and anything else that may happen. If you have an emergency, what to do. If there's no further questions, they're going to go ahead and start reading your instructions for the first part of your exam, which is your setup of your work area for your first client. Okay, you will now prepare and set up your work area for the first client. You will also set up your universal supplies. You will also set up for cleansing the face, exfoliating the face, and massaging the face. Please prepare proper draping for your client. You will have approximately 15 minutes to complete this section. Please step back to indicate that you have finished. You may begin your setup. So the first thing you're going to do is grab your sanitation disinfection, but do not take it out of its bag. You're going to grab a loose paper towel. I suggest that you keep a loose paper towel just inside there so you don't have to fumble through and grab one. And then you're going to grab your disinfection spray. Now don't do that. Now if this really did happen to you, we're going to grab another one and pick it up. Okay, I need to grab trash bag. There we go. Trash. Over there. And because I touched the trash, I'm going to sanitize my hands. So I'm going to go ahead and put this out because I need that right now. Sometimes, like when you're beginning, you do feel a little nervous. And I'm glad that happened because now you know what to do. You always pick up something off the floor with a tissue. So you'll now proceed with getting your disinfection out of its proper area. You will grab a paper towel. You're going to spray onto the paper towel, wipe down your area. And right now I'm doing mock, so I haven't really sprayed it, but when you're there, you're gonna spray everything. And you'll have some shelf areas and you'll clean off your shelf. You'll have a large area, so you will clean the entire area as a whole. Once you've cleaned everything off, you will now finish unloading your sanitation disinfection bag, which will have a towel. You don't have to open it up all the way because it's a very small area that you need for your quaternary ammonium compounds, your paper towels, and then also this is the blood spill kit. So your blood spill kit will go over here along with your sanitation disinfection area. Your hand sanitizer will stay on the table. Okay? Everything is clean, so I'm going to go ahead and proceed and get everything else out. Your model. We have our soil linens. And then you have your implements to be disinfected. Okay. And then we have boxes 1 and 2. Box 1 is cleansing, exfoliating, and massaging, and box 2 has the remaining assignments. Okay, once you're done unloading your luggage, you're going to zip up what they also call is the dry storage area. You're going to zip it all up and put it underneath your counter space, okay? Sanitize your hands. You're going to open up box 1. Okay, this is your table towel, and I'm going to lay this like so. I can even use part of this for the model. We have client drape. We'll do that in just a moment. We have the table SMA. Now some people are using SMAs and some are not. So fret not. You can use it if you like, but it is not necessary. So I folded that one in half. This is for the steam towel. This is for the exfoliating the face. This is the universal supplies. This is one example of the universal supplies that actually has a complete enclosure, which has all of your universal supplies in, your cotton, your spatulas. Here is the facial brush for the exfoliation. We have some other things in here that we'll need in just a moment, but we'll close this. This will go on your table like so. It should be labeled in the front so the examiner can see that these are your universal supplies. Close this up, put this away, sanitize my hands. I'm now going to apply the client to the client. The trash. Sanitize my hands anytime I touch the trash. Okay, I'm going to put on the shower cap first. And then headband. This keeps all the abundant hair off of the face. Abundant hair this model has, for sure. Ha ha. Okay, this is the client drape for the décolleté, or the lack thereof décolleté that this model has. There we go, like so. Model is prepped. This is for the exfoliation. Now we need to get the rest of the products out for cleansing the face and the exfoliation. Okay, so we have cleanser. With that, we need astringent. The exfoliation product is right there. And then we have massage cream, and we're not going to get out the other things that we need for that yet. We are just getting the products out. And no cotton yet, not until they tell you to do that. Okay. Sanitize my hands. I step back because I'm indicated that I have finished the initial setup. So this is what the initial setup looks like. You have your steam towel. You have your disinfected implement. This is your facial brush for your exfoliation. Okay, this is your cleansing cream for your first. This is cleansing cream for your first appointment. With that, you're going to be using astringent. And the next assignment will be exfoliation of the face. This is your exfoliation product, which you'll be using your brush and your steam towel for. And the last assignment is massaging the face. So you have your massage cream. All right, sanitize my hands. I'm going to step back and I'm going to wait for the next set of instructions, which will be, you will now demonstrate the cleansing of the face with your products. You will have 10 minutes to perform this section. Please step back to indicate you have finished. You may begin. Sanitize my hands. Now the first thing I'm going to do is I need to get out the things for this part of the exam before I even start cleansing the face, which is I need the product, the supplies to be able to remove the product from the face. So I need 4 cotton pads. Okay, these are very small and dainty. So 1, 2. I have a little bit extra. Whatever you take out, you have to just take it out. You cannot put it back. So whatever you take out, you're going to take out. And then I have a little extra here for my astringent. So 4 cotton pads and then cotton to be able to apply your astringent after you're done. Okay, sanitize my hands. I can now apply the cleanser to the face. We always want to work on this area over here. We never want to pour product over the face. This is a sanitation mistake. It's also a safety mistake. So over here, we're gonna apply the product. Close your lid. If you want to add a little bit of water, you could add water if you like, but this is a very nice creamy cleanser, so I'm gonna just apply it as is. Spread the cleanser onto the face, and then start your cleansing process, which are nice effleurage roll patting motions. All the way around. Cleanse the eyes thoroughly. Cleanse the lips thoroughly. When you hear the examiner say you have 5 minutes remaining, that's when you're going to stop at the temples, taper off, grab your first set of tissues, and remove the product from the face. Trash. Another 2 sets. Remove product. And throw away. Astringent. And there we go. Sanitize my hands, step back, and wait for the next set of instructions. You will now perform your exfoliating the face with your products. You will have 10 minutes to complete this section. Please step back to indicate you have finished. You may begin. Okay, so sanitize my hands because I need to reach in here and get 2 cotton pads because I am going to remove the exfoliant with 2 extra cotton pads. The first removal is going to be with the steam towel. There is no astringent with this part of the exam. You're only showing exfoliation and then you're removing the product from the face, and that's it. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to remove the facial brush from its bag, and it has a protective lid on, so I'll put this in here. Toss. Okay, I'm going to open up my exfoliant. I'm going to mix. Now with this, depending on what kind of exfoliant you have, this is a nice creamy exfoliant. You can just use it as is, or if you wanted a creamier texture, you could add water to it. This, I'm gonna go right into it and spread onto the face with the brush, dip. I'm gonna double dip, which normally we don't do in our business, but with this, because it is her container, I'm allowed to dip back into it because I'm actually gonna be throwing this away. Okay, I have spread everything on that I want. I'm now gonna place this lid on, and then I'm gonna trash this. Sanitize my hands, and now I'll finish the exfoliation. Down on the nose. Okay, the examiner will give me that alerting of there's 5 minutes remaining, which is my cue to finish up. This will go in the implements to be disinfected. I'm now going to get my steam towel. Take it out, set it on the table, throw this away. Sanitize my hands. This towel will be wet before you go into the exam room. You can get it moist before you leave your house in the morning, or you can do it in the restroom at State Bar before you go into your test. Test, make sure the temperature, and then drape like you all have properly learned in class. And remove. This is the first removal. soiled laundry, sanitize hands, removal the second time, and trash. Sanitize hands, step back, and wait for the next set of instructions. Okay, you will now perform your massaging the face with your products. You will have 10 minutes to complete this section. Please step back to indicate you have finished. You may begin. Okay, sanitize my hands. Massaging the face, we need a spatula because this is a jar that we're removing the product from. So we need one spatula. It's not disposable. If you end up using a jar that is disposable, you can actually use your spatula, but then you can toss it. But with this, we do want to make sure that we're not going to be double dipping in this because this is a permanent jar. Okay, and then we are going to be removing the product 2 times, so we need 4 cotton pads. 2, 3, and 4. And there is no astringent, and I can begin. Sanitize my hands. Apply, toss, and then strategically close this. Ha. Sanitize hands, spread, and then we begin our emotions, which is effleurage, petrissage, pinching at the jawline, also known as Dr. Jacquette, tapping, tapotement, same thing, and then friction. Okay, you'll do this sequence until you hear 5 minutes remaining. You will taper off, remove 2 times. Sanitize hands, step back, indicate you have finished. Okay, you will now have 5 minutes to properly break down and properly dispose of your supplies used in this part of your exam. Please do not begin any new procedures or demonstrate any new services until you're instructed to do so. You may begin your breakdown. Okay, right now this is where we actually tell our model goodbye. Goodbye to the model. Goodbye to the body, just like Jane says. Put that in there. Goodbye, model. We will see you in a little while. So comfy. Okay, so we're gonna grab paper towel. We're going to spray onto the paper towel. And we're gonna open up our universal supplies. We're gonna clean off the bottles thoroughly and place them back in where they need to go. Okay. And since this is already a closed container, you can actually just put this up right there. If you have a caddy that is open and does not have a lid like this, you'll have to place your universal supply caddy back inside the box, okay? But since this is self-contained, we can leave it just like it is. Okay. Next, we're going to toss our SMA, and we're going to toss this into the soil laundry. Sanitize hands. We'll grab another paper towel. And what you can do to save time too, you can actually just have a big roll of paper towels that you can actually just draw from. It saves time. When you're in the room, it really goes by really, really rapidly. It's like a blink of an eye. Okay, and then we will toss. Okay, and then we step back and wait for the next set of instructions. Okay, you will now prepare for your second client and also for services, hair removal, microdermabrasion, facial mask, makeup, and eyelash application. You will have 15 minutes to perform this section. Please step back to indicate you have finished. You may begin. Okay.